Hello guys, and welcome back to another Paralives video. If you haven't seen my previous one, you don't need to see it because that's like a separate video where I talk about different things. I talk a lot about the design features and some of the features we don't have in The Sims 4. So if you want to check that out, the link is in the description. That video has been uploaded the exact same time as this one. So it's probably already live. So click on the eye in the top right corner and click on the video, or just scroll down. It'll be at the top of the description below. So, what is this video about, I hear you say? Never mind, I don't hear you say, because this is a video. Haha, okay, I should stop. So, Paralives is an amazing game. If you want to hear me say that 20 million times, click on the other video, because I see it so much. I'm astonished. This is amazing. This game is so incredibly detailed in its design features. But I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about the community and the teams, the Paralive team connection to the new community that's like a Paralives fan club or something. Now, I know you guys will probably already know about Paralives because a lot, and I'm talking about a lot of Sims YouTubers especially, have created Paralives content. Now, when I say content, I don't mean actual content because the game isn't out yet. It's still like a work in progress type of game. But a lot of Simmers have actually made videos about Paralives. Some of these may include Lil Simsy, I believe, Pixelade, I know because Pixelade does a lot of stuff on Paralives, and Fantasia? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm really sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but yeah, they have created videos on this too. So, I have noticed that they haven't mentioned a lot of very key factors in Paralives. So, I wanted to cover them myself. So, let's talk about the amazing community and team of Paralives. Paralives has become so popular recently. It has gained so many followers and it has gained so many patrons because they need money to support the game. Obviously, this is not a big production, so it is going to take a lot of time and a lot of money to create this game, unlike The Sims 4, which is created by a huge corporation named EA. Since EA is so big, it doesn't need as much money or as much funding as Paralives may. So Paralives have set up a Patreon. You can check that out. It is in their Twitter bio. So donate if you want to. I would say it is going to be a really cool game. So if you're interested in it, do it. So let's talk more about this Patreon thing. Unlike a lot of other games, Paralives has decided to switch it up a bit. They are giving their patrons a chance to actually change the game. Now this is where it gets really exciting. Once you become a patron for Paralives, you get to actually decide what goes in the game or what the game's name will be. Not the game's actual name, but like, what are the people called? What unit of measurement do they use? Everything. So I find that really cool because the fact that they can actually connect with the community in a way where they feel like they can affect the game in a major way is really cool of Paralives. So good job. So the patrons have voted for a bunch of different things, but the most recent, as of the time that I am filming this video, is what the character creator would be called. Now, since there is a character creator, as they have mentioned before, we know that this is going to be basically a Sims style game, otherwise known as a simulation game. So, they have decided to call it Paramaker, or PAM or PAM for short. And they decided this because the patrons voted. As you can see on the screen, I have a little chart up. This is the thing that they have posted to their Twitter. And I feel like it's really cool that they're connecting with their community a lot. They're also reaching out to a lot of YouTubers who I don't know how to say this because I'm not 100% sure about this. The other stuff I have said has been proven. They have said it themselves. This I am saying out of my own assumption. This is probably not true. It might be true. I don't want to offend anyone, but I just want to say what I think. They may have possibly paid off some YouTubers to promote their game, and honestly that's not bad. I'm not saying that is a bad thing to do. That is advertising. That is how the business goes. But honestly, I don't think they needed to. Their game is so amazing that anyone who stumbles upon their account is in love immediately. They are gaining followers by the day, okay? They are absolutely amazing, and they keep on creating these new features, and the small 1 to 2 minute clips they are posting on their Twitter are blowing up. They also have some really cool holiday themed things. For example, there is this super cool Christmas video that I am playing right now where there's just so many details. There are people who have literally gone over this over and over again to point out every single special, secret, sneak peek detail that they could find, and I am guilty of this. The most exciting part, for me, might be the fact that you can have so many different decorations. Like, The Sims 4 made an entire pack for this. Paralives is including it in the game, as they should. It also shows that you can add music, which is really cool. And you can add names onto the stockings, which honestly, it's a small detail, but it's really, really amazing. The fireplace also seems super realistic, as well as the candles. In The Sims 4, the fireplace, yeah, sure, it has a bit of animation, but the candles are like still. Nothing happens with the candles. They don't move, the flames don't die out, nothing. But here, as you can see, the flames are actually moving. And the music box, or the radio thing that they were using to play music, is giving off these music symbols that actually move to the music, which is a really cool detail. Sure, it might be a small detail, but I feel like it's really, really cool. Another thing they have posted about that their patrons have voted on is the name of the currency. So apparently the name of the currency is going to be called Paradigms, which I think is really cool. You can also go on Steam right now at this moment and add Paralives to your wish list. I would highly recommend adding Paralives to your wish list because I 100% think it is worth just to get the word out there. Speaking of holidays, there are also a bunch of Thanksgiving and Halloween type of holidays that they have posted clips of. My eye was caught particularly by this Halloween build. Even though the video is 12 seconds and it doesn't show much actual gameplay, it is really cool to look at the small details. For example, I'm going to zoom in on this swinging tree up here. Now, we have these in The Sims 4, but as usual, they just stay there. As you can see here, when the wind is blowing, it slightly sways, which I think makes it look really realistic and really cool. Another really cool thing is these leaves. Now that may be a really weird thing to talk about, but unlike in The Sims 4, the leaves are swaying with the wind in a familiar pattern. In The Sims 4, they just go in one direction, but as you can see here, if you look really closely, they're going in a circular motion towards the ground, which is usually how leaves fall in real life, because that is how gravity works. You can also stretch out things as much or as little as you want to. Like, for example, here is an example with a bed. It looks so cool, and the best part, just wait for it, bunk beds. They managed to add bunk beds, like, before even releasing the game. And in The Sims 4, we have been waiting for bunk beds for how long now? How long has it been? Who remembers? Nobody, because they refuse to listen. Paralives has so many amazing features. It's just too much to talk about. Look at this aerial shot that they have posted on Twitter. This doesn't even look like it could be a game. this looks like a piece of art someone made that's really impressive. But this is actually a screenshot of the legitimate game that they're working on. And here's a little sneak peek. There is actually a car there. So I assume there's going to be functioning cars, since Paralives seems to have everything that The Sims does not. We have also seen a little sneak peek of a dog. So maybe Paralives is adding in pets, which is really interesting because The Sims 4 has a pet expansion pack and it has My Little Pet stuff. But those two are separate to the original base game. And they are also separate to each other. So that's a lot of money wasted when you could have just added it into the game itself, like Paralives is planning to do, I assume. You can also change the options for the units of measurements that you decide to use. And a really funny one is actually bananas. I know that sounds insane, but there are measurements such as feet or meters, and then there's bananas. Honestly, some people don't like it, but I appreciate that Paralives is trying to be more unique with their choice. And I love the fact that you can measure stuff out to make sure things are equal. But as I mentioned in my last video, there is going to be a grid system. That is a little sneak peek for you guys. There is going to be a grid system for people who have OCD, like me. I'm not saying actual OCD, but like building OCD, when you need to make sure everything is symmetrical and perfect in the right spot. It will snap to a grid. I assume it will snap. They did mention there was going to be a grid, so I assume that there is going to be a snapping feature. And can we talk about these animations for a second? Look at this. Look at this clip. I have spent so much time just looking at this 3-second clip. When you decide to place a tablecloth, it actually falls and has a good animation. Unlike The Sims, where you don't even have tablecloths. Either you have a table or you have a table with a cloth. There's no tablecloths. Also, apparently, rumor is that this game is going to be open world. And it's going to have cars, and it's going to have little boats, and it's going to have horses. I don't even know what to say, man. This is amazing. So this video is getting pretty long, and I don't want to bore you guys. So I'm going to split this video up into 3 parts. All 3 will be uploaded at the exact same time on the exact same day. So just scroll down, go to the description below, and click on the first couple of links in the description if you want to see some more amazing features about Paralives, the game. If you don't want to do that, just click on the eye in the top right corner of the screen and check out the videos. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like this video and comment below if you're excited for Paralives. I am so excited. I am definitely going to get the game when it comes out. And of course, I worked really hard on this video, and it takes so long to film, edit, and research these videos. So I would really appreciate you subscribing to my channel. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys, hopefully, in my next one. Bye!